Hey guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Most of you guys will catch the recording. So my name's Amy Welch. I just want to thank you guys for being on today for our income option event. You know, network marketing was something I never thought I would do. So I'm really excited to share with you a little bit about this opportunity, what makes our company so different, and a little bit about my experience. So 5 years ago is when I started using these products. I was a complete supplement snob and a network marketing skeptic. I was an executive director back then. I've written a couple of books, and so I was climbing the corporate ladder. I also have Hashimoto's thyroiditis, so I was tired and exhausted all of the time. But I thought as long as I ate healthy and went to the gym, everything would be great, and it wasn't. So I tried Plexus kind of on a whim, didn't think it would work, was pretty sure I was going to get my money back. And then when I started feeling so great and I started seeing a difference and my husband could tell the difference in me, I knew that I would always be on these products. And that's really when I dove into gut health and learning a more holistic, more natural way of living and treating my body. And then because I felt so good, I decided to share it with the people I love and care about the most. And then once they started feeling better and I learned more about this company, that's when I decided to also try this business. That was 5 years ago. I was able to walk away from corporate America. Now, not everyone has to do that. Not everybody wants to do that, but that was the decision that was best for my family and I. So I'm going to share a little bit about my journey and what makes Plexus so different. I'm going to share my screen though. I've put together a quick PowerPoint presentation, and I do this though mainly so I can stay on track because I love to talk. And if I don't have these slides, then I could just, sit here and chit chat all day. Let me turn off that. Okay, so this is the Plexus Worldwide headquarters. So who are we? We are based in Scottsdale, Arizona. And I like showing this picture because, guys, before Plexus, I told you, a huge skeptic. And so I thought network marketing companies weren't legit. I thought they were sketchy. I thought they were schemy. So I'd love to show this building. So one, it's an actual building. It was built a few years ago. It's over 50,000 square feet. And I love that picture there on the right of the solar panels. We installed those in our parking lot, and we actually were able to reduce our energy costs by 50%. So it's a real building. I've been there. My husband, who actually works in oil and gas, he works for ExxonMobil. He has been there. And guys, if you're in, near, or around Phoenix or Scottsdale, you should go in because the energy in that building is fabulous. I've never walked in anywhere where everyone's happy. The lunchroom, the employees don't have to pay for healthy food if they choose to eat apples and fruits and veggies. Like, it's all free, drink water free. They have products everywhere. People can't wait to get to work. It's so incredible. And I like to share that because that just is a tip of the culture that is Plexus Worldwide, and it goes everywhere from the executives up at the top of the company through the corporation at home office down to the field to us ambassadors and throughout their customer base. So I love corporate. They are just an incredible place to work. But let me share with you some facts about Plexus so you know who we are. We have actually been in direct sales for over a decade. Our founder and CEO, Tarl Robinson, he grew up in a network marketing family. His mom did network marketing, so he knows the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so when he bought Plexus, he made a vow to make it a company that does network marketing the way it could be done and should be done, but often rarely is. We're a privately held company. In fact, Tarl and his family are co-owners, and he even has it in his will, the perpetuity of the mission, the values, and the kind of the culture of Plexus will continue if something were to happen to him. But we began as a breast health company, and I like to tell people that because a lot of times people think we're a diet company. I get it. I didn't know what Plexus was before either. I thought it was just some crazy diet pill, but we're not. We are health and wellness. And our very first product was a breast check kit to help women with their monthly self-exams. We still sell it. It's an incredible product, but I just like to mention that so you know that's what our core is, and that's why we call ourselves the health and happiness company. We do not call ourselves a weight loss company. We're based out of Scottsdale, like I showed you. We are debt free. Guys, this is a big deal. I've worked in a lot of places. I've dealt with a lot of different corporations throughout my career, and most of them are not debt free. Big, major corporations, even when I worked in higher education, I worked for universities, I worked for community colleges, they're not even debt free. So the fact that we are debt free is a testament to, one, not only our products, because if they didn't work, we would be broke, but also the financial stability of our company, and the fact that we can make decisions like pulling $6 million out of our reserves to give back to the field in bonuses during this crazy time of COVID, because we're privately held. All of our products are made in the USA. I know that's really, really important. And then they're also tested by a third-party FDA-approved independent lab, also right there in Arizona. And I love that we have Plexus Charities. So it's a big, big deal for a network marketing company to hit the 10-year mark. We've been around for 12. And it's another big deal that we have a huge heart and passion for giving back and making the world a better place. So Plexus Charities is our 501c3. We spend millions of dollars on philanthropy every year, both locally in Scottsdale, but then throughout all of our field locations in Canada, the US, Mexico, Australia, and New Zealand. We have the Nourish One initiative, which I really love. Anytime somebody buys a bag of our super awesome protein meal replacement, we donate 14 meals to Feeding America. We are a partner with Feeding America because we have a goal to end hunger in America. When quarantine hit and the stores were going bare, we kicked up the donations and just donated thousands and thousands of bags to food banks. We donated bags to first responders, to law enforcement agencies. So I just really love our heart. And, we don't make any money on that lean bag because we give so many meals back to Feeding America. So I just love that about us. And I think it helps to further legitimize who we are as a company, that we are not about bottom line sales. We really are about helping people live healthier lives, but also, if you're blessed, be a blessing. That's kind of our president, Alec Clark's motto. So we're always looking to give back, and it just kind of stands for our stability. Now, I know you guys are here to learn about the income option, and I'm going to get to that, but I think it's really important for you to learn the mission, the vision, and some of our core values here at Plexus. Now, I've been to home office. That's a picture of me there on the right when they brought us all in for some leadership training. But this mission and vision really speaks to who we are as a company. And, we can have the best products and we can have the best compensation plan, but if our core mission kind of stinks, then it's not going to matter. And that's what I love about Plexus. In fact, the last time I was there, Tarl Robinson, the CEO and founder, he carries in his wallet a business card that's a trifold that has the mission and the vision and the 4 core values of Plexus Worldwide. Every employee carries that on them because he does not want them to forget. So we have the guiding principles of being trustworthy, honest, reliable, and responsible. Guys, that's huge in any industry, but especially network marketing. The reason I was anti-network marketing is because I only heard about the crappy stories, right? You think network marketing is just for people who try to get their friends to buy from them, or people who have a garage full of inventory, or companies that take your money. And so that is so not us. And I love that in our promise, we say we will be trustworthy, honest, reliable, and responsible. That's really big. Our mission is to enhance the health and happiness of anyone who supports, promotes, or uses our products. But then our vision is that we want to create and sustain a legacy company. So I love that our executives do not make decisions based just on the here and now. Every decision they make, they're always looking far ahead, 10, 20, 30, 50 years, because they want our business to be around forever, not just for myself and my child. They want this company to be something that I can pass down to my grandchildren. So they're always making decisions for the greater, longer impact. And then we're passionate about doing network marketing, like I said, the way it could be done and should be done, but often rarely is. And every decision they make and how they operate is something that they want you and their employees and your families to be proud of, and something that you can put your name on for generations to come. We have 4 core values. And these are really unique and really important to me. So there's another picture of us. They also spoil us at Plexus. That was a shopping spree that we got to go on. But we are one Plexus. And, you know, I had never done network marketing before. I'd never done sales. So I was super hesitant to do this as a business. When I first started, like I said, I was an executive making 6 figures. I was climbing the corporate ladder, and I didn't need the money. I had a great job, great vacation, great paycheck, but I was tired of the commute, and I was tired of working 40 hours a week in an office. And so I thought maybe in the beginning, if I could make enough with Plexus to get out of my commute, then maybe I could find something else to do. And what ended up happening is that I loved it, and it became my full-time job. But when I first started, I was assuming it was going to be salesy and competitive and cutthroat and kind of slimy, and that's why I was really hesitant. But our one Plexus core value gets rid of that. There is 0 competition. Our compensation plan is set up as such that it encourages teamwork, it encourages everyone to be successful. But from our executives down to those of us in the field, we have this company culture where we work together as one team, regardless of where we are in the organization, and we collaborate and we support each other. I can't tell you how many messages I get, how many phone calls I've done, how many videos, how many speaking engagements, you know, all of the things for other teams, just because that's the culture that we have. There is 0 competition. It's just a very, very beautiful thing. We also, though, are accountable. So we deliver on our promises, meaning if we say something to you about our compensation plan, we're going to deliver on it. But also, if we have something on our products that we tell you is going to happen, well, we're going to deliver on that promise that it's going to happen. And we love being transparent and honest. I can tell you, since I've been around for 5 years, there have been many times that corporate has made a decision to better the field that didn't necessarily better their bottom line, because they have a commitment to deliver on their promises, right? We also get the job done right. We anticipate obstacles, planning, communicating, and executing. I just really love that they never, ever will compromise their ethical standards. So even if, say, you know, those other companies in the health and wellness will do something or put an ingredient in or jump on a bandwagon of a crazy new fad, we don't, because we'll never compromise our standards. And that goes across the board. We won't jump into a new product line. We won't jump into a new country or do anything that compromises our ethics. And then we empower others. That's a huge, huge core value for us. I have never worked anywhere when I go to corporate, the training is not about how to sell more bags of the pink drink. The training is how to be your best self, how to work in your strengths, how to know your strengths, how to add value to other people, how to, you know, have a positive mindset and get rid of the mind trash. So it's a very empowerment focused culture, and that comes from the top down. So let's talk though about the products, because I will tell you, we can have the best compensation plan, we can have the best company culture, but we really kind of live and die on our products, right? They have to not only be something that people need, people want, but they also have to be effective and they have to work. So we have now about 23 products. When I started, we only had about 10. We try to add 2 to 3 a year, but we only strive for the most technologically advanced, clinically proven, safe, effective products. And we do not, we stay true to our main mission, and our main mission is around the microbiome. So both the gut microbiome, the skin microbiome, inflammation, blood sugar, nutrition, even our weight management products are healthy and good for you. And so we won't stray from that. So you might see other companies kind of chase the fad. One, I'm going to use an example, hemp oil. You'll notice on this picture, Plexus does not have a hemp oil listed. We have a hemp oil. It's been in research and development now for almost 3 years, and we have not brought it fully to scale to market yet because we don't want to until all the legalities around hemp oil are worked out across all 50 states. Now you might be thinking, well, wait a minute, like there's companies that sell it. I get emails all the time, or there's a place down the street where I can get it. That's great, but remember, we will never compromise our ethics, and we always do things right. And we're always looking for that legacy company. So if there's any chance that something could happen with that hemp oil shipping to a state that does not allow it or anything, we want to be above board. So that's why it hasn't come to market. But even then, it's been in development for 3 years. It's not something we just jumped on the bandwagon for. So I really love that. And I love what was important to me when I started the products is that they're clean, no artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors, no preservatives, no artificial caffeine. They're gluten-free, they're non-GMO, and they really are sourced from the best places. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But I know that corporate has an incredible team. They actually send people into the field so they can see where our ingredients are grown and where they are sourced from, okay? So our product philosophy, I actually wish this was like plastered all over the website, because I think nowadays more people are paying attention to what they put in their bodies. And this is the stuff that's really important. This is the stuff that sets us apart from any other vitamin or probiotic you can buy on the shelf. It's all about ingredient sourcing and the potency and those kind of clinical levels that we have in our ingredients. So our product philosophy from our science team, from our executives, is that they are pure, they are potent, and they are guaranteed. So they're high quality, they're safe, they're effective, and they're always evolving, meaning we're always looking for that most clinically researched backed ingredient. But I like that it's pure. We only partner with reputable, good manufacturing practice suppliers that either meet or exceed all FDA established guidelines. And they also have to provide to us a certificate of analysis, knowing that what is in that ingredient is actually in there and that that's pure. And then all of our products and ingredients are independently screened and tested by a third-party FDA-approved lab. They are certified to be free of pathogens, any sort of contaminant such as heavy metals or pesticides. And then the quality assurance process also verifies that everything in the bottle is on the bottle, right? So everything that's on the label that it says it does is in there. So you can know that what is on the label is what you're getting. And then I'll tell you guys, I have been to corporate. So once all of the ingredients and all of the products go through that testing, once they get to the corporate warehouse, they take every single pallet, they take a sample of every product off of every pallet that comes in, and it goes through another round of quality testing in-house just to make sure that something didn't fall through the cracks. So these products are tested incredibly well, and that's how you know too that they're very potent. So they're backed by science. We only select the highest quality ingredients that are bioavailable, meaning your body can actually absorb them and use them. And they're levels based on clinical research. So I had somebody ask just this morning, why couldn't I just go get all the ingredients at Walmart that make up your Probio 5? I'm like, well, one, you can't. Many of those ingredients you can't get off the shelf, even the vitamin, but it's the science and the formulas that are extensively researched, and they're created with these ingredients and these extracts that make them so much better. And it's that potency and that purity in the formulation that is going to make it better utilized by your body. And then of course we substantiate every single claim with clinical studies. So for instance, if we tell you Vital Biome helps you with anxiety and stress, it's because we have that clinical study to support that claim. And I just love it because that's really important nowadays, right? You want to know that what you're getting and what you're putting your money into is actually going to be effective and worth it. And then of course, this is what made me finally try it. We have the 60-day money back guarantee. So if for some reason you're like, you know what, that wasn't really for me, you can get your money back. I'll tell you though, in the 5 years I've been doing this, I've only had 2 people use the money back guarantee. And one person, she just ended up on a weight loss product that wasn't for her. And she ended up coming back later, and she won't go without her probiotic combo. So it's there for people to use. It's super easy. But again, I like to remind people here that that's why it's also so incredible that we're debt free, because with that money back guarantee, everyone gets it on every single product. So if they didn't work, we would be broke, right? Another thing that was important to me when I, started using the products, but really when I started sharing the products and working this as a business, is that I needed to know, just for my confidence and also kind of my circle of friends and my network, we're very into science and health. My husband's a scientist, so he's like a professional skeptic, but we have a medical advisory board, and I love to share this. So we don't just come up with stuff in a boardroom, right? We have a medical advisory board full of scientists and doctors and nutritionists, and they are always helping us stay on the cutting edge of the research and what's out there and what's needed. But I want to point out Dr. Jim Logan. He's actually our newest member. If you go to the public Plexus Worldwide YouTube page, you can see some really cool videos from Dr. Logan. I think he's super cool though, because he had a 22-year career at NASA Space Center. He was the chief of flight medicine and the chief of medical operations. So he has decades of experience in weight loss and gut health, and both on Earth and in space, which is super cool. But he loves to share why he put his name to Plexus and why he is so passionate now about helping Plexus further our mission of health and happiness. We also have a huge team of scientists led by Dr. Michael Hartman. You also can find him on the public YouTube page. You also, if you go to the public Facebook page, Dr. Hartman does wellness webinars every single day. They've been doing them since COVID-19 started. You'll also get to see our product developers, our testing staff, quality control, and sourcing. So we have a great science staff. So I'm going to try to speed it up here. I want to be respectful of your time. Let's get in though now to what makes us unique. You heard the culture of teamwork. You heard that the products work. That's all well and good, and that certainly sets us apart. But when it comes to a business, what makes it unique? Why did I, someone who had zero interest in network marketing and zero time as an executive, I had a 1-hour commute and I had a baby at home, why did I decide to work this business? Well, one, I thought if I could make, enough money, I could get out of my commute, but it's a unique business plan. There's no inventory, so we don't have to keep any inventory. We don't have to host parties. I mean, some people love doing that, but I didn't have time. And there's no required purchases. So we don't have any monthly quotas at all. All I have to do is take my own products for myself and then share what's working for me with other people, or share what could help other people. Excuse me. We also have an affordable sign up. So I can remember a friend of mine, she wanted to join under her neighbor, and she kept putting it off and kept putting it off. And finally she sat down and said, okay, I'm ready to do it. How much is it? And the neighbor said $34.95. And she said, okay, $3,400. And my friend said, no, it's $34.95. So we are not one of those companies that has a huge startup cost or a huge buy-in. It literally, guys, costs now it's $39.95. It's on sale this month for $9.95. And then you also get special first order pricing. You don't have to buy a crazy kit. You don't have to buy this big bundle. You don't have to sell a certain amount before you get paid back. You literally can sign up today, and if you share with a couple people, you can get a paycheck in 2 days. So it's a great business model. And we also get paid many other different ways, which we're going to go over here in a minute. I love though that corporate has a 50% payout to the field. So 50% of all company profits goes right back into the field. And we're going to talk about some of those pay points here in a minute. I do want to mention though that we are worldwide. We are Plexus Worldwide. We have an international expansion plan for 10 more countries in 10 years. But again, it has to align with our ethics and our integrity. We're currently in the USA, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. We just launched Mexico earlier this year, and it is exploding in Mexico. If you know anyone who knows anyone who knows anyone in Mexico, this is the time to tell them about Plexus, because one, Mexico as a country is really into health and wellness right now, and they love network marketing, and they are changing lives rapidly down there in Mexico with this business. We also have a founders program. So anytime we launch in a country, the first 25 to hit a certain rank in the company, they actually will become a founder in that country, and they will get the bonuses paid out for life, which is really, really incredible. Jesus just ranked with his team in Mexico. He was kind of our first one to hit that founders program. He's only 23 years old. Like, can you imagine what an incredible opportunity? So I love that. We do, though, get paid 11 different ways. We get paid from current people, which I like. So our compensation plan is such. We get paid to share, of course, but we also get paid for people to get results and love their products. So you're not constantly trying to find new people every single month. In many companies, you are selling something that's either not a consumable, so people don't need it every month, or you don't get paid on your current people who love the product, so you're constantly looking for somebody new. I love that we get rewarded for both. We get paid 11 different ways, guys, and I'm trying to go through these pretty quickly because it's a lot. And if you're new to network marketing like I was, it's not really going to mean anything. Just know that because we get paid so many ways, this is what makes it such an incredible business model and a way for you guys to get some great paychecks. Because especially nowadays, it's just smart to have another stream of income. You know, people are all the time looking at different ways to make money. Should I invest? Should I open a storage unit? Should I get into flipping houses? Like, what should I do? And this is one of kind of the easiest, most simple ways to have that extra stream of income. So we get paid commission, just like you would any sales job. We get paid for our own customers. We get paid for our level 1 ambassadors. We also get a cash bonus every time a preferred customer orders. We get business building bonuses. So anytime someone buys a welcome pack, which for the consumer is the cheapest way to buy, we also get a bonus on it. Every time you get a promotion in Plexus, you get a bonus. And here's what I love about promoting in Plexus. I promote in Plexus when I put in the effort to make the promotion. If I put the effort in, I get it. It's not dependent on somebody else's opinion. In my old career, I only got promoted if somebody else decided I was worth it, or if it was in the budget for that year. And many years I worked for the state, and lots of times there was no budget for raises, right? So I love in Plexus, if you do the effort, you get the reward. That's how our compensation plan works. And then we also have Plexus points. This is really unique in the industry. We, based on total company sales, we have a point value. It's usually around $3 every single month, and every single ambassador gets paid on their points at the end of the month. It doesn't matter if you have one person on your team or you have 1,000 people on your team, everyone gets paid those points at the end of the month. Where this adds up, though, is as you grow your organization. So I'm a Sapphire ambassador with a company. To be Sapphire, I have to have 3,000 points. Take 3,000 points times $3 every month. That's a huge bonus in my check every single month. Also, when you get to the top 3 ranks of the company, Emerald, Sapphire, and Diamond, you can actually earn profit sharing, and that's our pool bonuses, and they stack. So when you reach the top of the company, Diamond, you keep the Sapphire bonus and you keep the Emerald bonus and you get the Diamond bonus. And another really cool thing about our company, not only do they allow spouses to work the business together, so my husband's on my team, so we both get paid for his people, but you also can re-enter when you hit Diamond. They actually allow you to join your team again and grow your business. So my sponsor and friend, Sarah, she's a Diamond who re-entered again on her team and hit Senior Gold. So she's a Diamond Senior Gold. And then her husband is also in the business with her, and he's a Sapphire. Now, our compensation plan is really built around the power of three. I like to show the scatter diagram because you really can get to the top of this company, or you can make really just great money by the power of three. So meaning if I share with three people who love the products, and then each of them share with three people who love the products, then it doesn't become about how many people you know, right? It is just I'm sharing something and then they love it so much they start sharing, and that keeps going down. And you get that profit sharing from day one at all levels. So I really, really love that it's so simple with the power of three. And again, right now the startup cost is $9.95. And I love to show this average annual income. So again, remember, I'm a Sapphire. My husband's a senior Ruby. If you look at this picture, this is a big group of us from convention one year. And I like to point out that just in that picture, there's a whole bunch of us that are friends. There's a diamond, there's 2 sapphires, there's an emerald, there's 3 senior rubies, there's like 1 ruby, let's see, 2 senior golds, 1 gold, and 3 silvers. And I just love that because it's real people making real money. It's not monopoly money. But listen, it's also not a lottery ticket. So once I decided to work this business, on my 1-year anniversary of sharing Plexus, that's when I hit Sapphire, and I surpassed that income that I had worked so hard for, in my corporate career. But it's not a lottery ticket. You still have to do the work. Some people join a network marketing company and think, oh, I'm going to post on Facebook a couple times and make all this money. Guys, if somebody tells you all you have to do is post on Facebook and you're going to make 6 figures, run away, because that actually is not true, right? You have to do the work, but I promise you, if you do the work here, you're going to be rewarded incredibly well. And I also love that you don't have to get in on the ground floor. It drives me crazy when I hear somebody say, like, last chance to get on the ground floor to make all the big money. Like, why would I want to do that? I want people who join me in 10 years to have the same opportunity as the person that joins me today. And that's how our compensation plan is structured. It doesn't matter if you start today, if you started 5 years ago, you started 10 years ago, we all have the opportunity to make the same income. And silver, which is an average $3,700 a year, that's just having 3 people who order from you. I mean, everybody knows 3 people who want to feel better. I remember my first 3 were my best friend, my parents, and my college roommate. And that's how I hit my first promotion with Plexus. And because of it, guys, back in 2019, my husband took a year leave of absence from his job with no pay. And we traveled the country in an RV because my Plexus paycheck paid for all of our living expenses, paid for the RV, and I could keep working while we were on the road. So it has been a huge blessing. Right now, corporate though, remember we're privately held, they have pulled $6 million out of their reserves to give back to us and you in the field. I love that the minute COVID-19 quarantine hit and unemployment rates started to skyrocket, our company said, what can we do? How can we help people get paychecks, get back to work? How can we help them bridge the gap while they're out of work? And this is what they did. They pulled $6 million out. They have a goal of getting 10,000 people a paycheck. So if you share with 3 friends right now, you can get up to $225. If you share with 6 friends, you can get up to $600. And that's above and beyond our regular bonuses. So I just added it up for a friend of mine. If she shares with 10 people right now, she's going to make $950 just by helping 10 friends feel better and order their wellness products on sale. It's just an incredible thing. And some people are like, really? If I just share with 10, I'm going to get $950? Yes, that's exactly what's going to happen. But they did it to help people get a paycheck, help pay for groceries, help, have a little bit of money in savings during this time of uncertainty for all of us. And then I love that you can start earning right away. And listen, guys, I meant to update my slide because we have this super new program where we do it all for you. You can join we can host a super fun launch event for you. And then you just sit back and share with your friends, and we answer all the questions. We provide all the information. So it's really great. The other thing they did, though, is they decided that during quarantine, people would need their paychecks right away. So they eliminated all barriers, and you actually will get paid within 48 hours. So I just love it. Now I'm almost to the end here. If you have any questions, please let the person who invited you know, but I want you to remember your why. I want you to remember why you're curious about Plexus in the first place. For me, I was just a tired, cranky mama. And that's the only reason I started the products. I did not want a business. I did not want anything to do with network marketing. And once I became the non-tired, non-cranky mama, I wanted to help other people feel as good as I did. And I ended up getting an accidental business because it fit into my life. I could do it while I was still an executive. I could do it from my phone. And it ended up supplementing our income so much so that I was able to now work from home and I make my own schedule. So I want you to remember your why for doing this, and then just think, what if, right? That's a picture of me with John Maxwell. People know him. He is world famous for his leadership knowledge. I had the opportunity to collaborate with him on a book about network marketing because he actually believes in network marketing and thinks it's an incredible industry. He has a quote, though, that he wants to make a difference with people who want to make a difference doing something that makes a difference. And that really sums up our culture and what Plexus is. We're all people just wanting to make a difference. And, you know, you don't have to want to retire with Plexus. There are plenty of people who still work their jobs because they love their job, but then they work Plexus to make their dreams come true or to fulfill their passion. I just sponsored a child in a mission the other day because it's an ambassador who uses her Plexus money to fund an African mission. She's built schools, she's put in wells. Other people are using their Plexus money to fund their passions as well. So it's just kind of smart to have that extra stream of income, but it does not have to become your thing, right? It can be the thing that fuels the thing that you want to do. So I like to tell you this last slide before I leave you. Worst case scenario, you try it, you don't like it, you get your money back, right? Best case scenario, you try it, you feel better, and you make some income on the side that is just smart in today's environment. So thank you guys for hanging with me. I appreciate it. If you have any questions, please ask the person that invited you. You can find me on Facebook if you want to ask me any questions. I'm a hypothyroid Hashimoto's mama who was an executive director turned social marketer. I'm an open book. I love sharing about my journey. You can find me on Facebook as well. Hope you guys are having an awesome Monday. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye, guys.